What Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans Inc. And today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Oshi chapter 124. So before we get into this recap and live reaction, let me just remind you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because of course this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, and we ain't sponsored by Shueisha, and we ain't sponsored by Manga Plus. And considering how much we promote Manga Plus on this channel, it's kind of surprising, right? But if you love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking, so we could keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below. So, oh my god, this fandom. I swear, the way this fandom has been talking about this manga, you would think they would be talking about Shonen no Abyss, and now I'm going to be comparing Oshi to Shonen no Abyss. Drove me to this. By the way, go read Shonen no Abyss. It is a fantastic manga. Disturbing, but a fantastic manga. But last chapter of Oshi Ruby reminded Aqua of the proposal Serena made to Goro about when she turned 16, that, you know, Goro would marry her. Well, I double checked in chapter 1, and it seemed like Goro was kind of indifferent about it, and that was because he knew that Serena wasn't going to live until she turned 16, obviously. But I feel like here in Oshinoko that Aqua is kind of doing what Reiji recently did for Chaco, which was just entertaining it to make them happy. And that's because, especially, well, for both cases, that they're both emotionally unstable. And if both of them rejected them, like both Reiji rejected Chaco and Ruby was rejected by Aqua, they would goddamn snap. And that's not good. So Aqua's just going along with it. But if you think in the case of Aqua that, you know, twincest is going to happen, well, you guys got to look at Aqua's mindset. Remember what Aqua's dealing with. He is focused on avenging Ai, and technically himself, because remember, he was killed by the same person, or Goro was killed by the same person, so just keep that in mind. Anyways, let's get to this chapter, see what's in store for us today. And ooh, I like this. I love this angel situation we have here. We have a crown of thorns, and we have these wings, these mechanical wings. It's very interesting. I like the color palette for it too. Yes, it's beautiful. Ooh, and this skirt is nice. And this chapter is titled Reversal. I'm beat, bro. Give me your juice. See, look at Aqua's face. Aqua's just like, meh. He's just entertaining it. Again, this makes me think of Reiji, because Reiji is the same. He is just indifferent to the situation. He's just going along with it. No way, just buy one yourself. Too late, I'm drinking already. Ew, I feel much better now. Oh, let go, you're all sweaty. What? Just a little longer. Something must have happened. I know the fandom's gonna go wild right now. Whoa, you startled me. Why did you suddenly shout? I'm the one who's startled. What's with that distance? You're too clingy. Again, look at Aqua's eye compared to Ruby's. Aqua's eye is still dark. I told you, Aqua is focused on getting his revenge. He is. While Ruby is, her eye is not. Her eye is brightened. And if he lied to her, or not, he's lying now. If he told her the truth that it wasn't going to happen, she would spiral, kind of like with Reiji and Chaco. Even though, let's be real, Chaco is dying. I'm spoiling Shonen no Abyss, deal with it. And technically Chako already did lose her mind previously. And that's why Reiji is kind of dealing with it, because he was put in between a rock and a hard place. Anyways. Well, Aqua and I have been fighting a lot lately, right? But the other day we finally patched things up. And now everything is reversed. It's too extreme. Seriously, this is way too extreme. You too, Aqua. You should be more stern rejecting your sister's speech and conduct. Well, can't I just let her do whatever she likes? Oh yeah, he has a severe case of sister complex. We've always been this close from the beginning. Let him go. Wait. I love Mem. Mem is my waifu. I love her. A beautiful twin couple makes a perfect picture. Let me take a pic for my Insta. See, I love her. Mem is life. I do. Curse you, you number freak. I know the fandom is losing it. I know they are. But you gotta look at the teeny details like this. I just can't. The feeling of naughtiness is just too gross. I'm speechless. Well, Ruby's schedule is packed. It must be tough. She probably just wanted to lean on someone. It's just a glitch for dependency. I mean, it's good and all if a relative can help her with mental health, see? But if we don't do something about her schedule, we'll never be able to solve the root of the problem. In reality, she's still hard-pressed with the play. It's important for her to maintain the rehearsal time. She may feel a little better now, but this isn't something that she can overcome with just her fighting spirit, which is very true. If anything, this current situation where Ruby seems to be flying high half-heartedly is more dangerous. That is very true. If she forces herself and collapses, she'll lose everything. Again, this is why Aqua, just like Reiji, is being put between a rock and a hard place. In the case of, I'm spoiling, should I know what best, you gotta deal with it. In the case of Reiji, he was put, because with Chako, she's suffering from anorexia. And when you're suffering from anorexia, your mind is not in the right space, obviously. You're going through psychosis. And at home, in the case of Chako, it's her abusive home life, a controlling abusive home life, drove her to anorexia, and she wasn't going to get the treatment that she needed from if she went back home. It was just only going to get worse. There was no way she was going to get help, and Reiji knew, like, there was no way. There was no way. So Reiji was stuck between, like, getting her, forcing her to get help or to actually, do what she wanted. So, and if she didn't tell her the truth, that's right, Kitty. If she didn't do, just tell her that what she wanted to hear, she was going to continue to suffer. And that's, like, the worst thing you could do, especially in this situation. Just sucks. Goddamn sucks. But anyways, especially when she's too far gone. When you're too far gone in anorexia like that. Anyways, you're right, but Ruby is in great demand now. From well-known shows to big events. Now is definitely her time to shine. If she doesn't increase her exposure now, when is she going to do it? In addition, she also needs to do live performances and rehearse for the movie. Don't forget her schoolwork. Schoolwork? That's right. There's that notion too. I did that ages ago, so I completely forgot. Mem, I love you. And yet you pulled off the role of a high school girl until now, huh? Anyway, having a good balance is not an easy thing. We can only hope that the press does well in that area. Strawberry Productions had a similar experience with I, but the one who dealt with it was the previous president. The press, Miyako, must have a lot on her table to think about. Yes, thank you. I really appreciate it. I'll check Ruby's availability and call you later. Charity reporter for the 28-hour... 28-hour? 28 hours? Alright. The 28-hour television, this is a big job. I can empty her schedule, but can I let Ruby work even harder than she already is? Please adjust her amount of work, especially during the filming and rehearsal. From my point of view, she definitely lacks acting skills. I have a lot to think about. I want you to keep Ruby away from that ancient named Tendoji as much as possible. Did something happen? A lot of things happened in the past. They're sort of related. It's possible that Ruby will feel insecure. Related? Well, Tokyo is a small world. That kind of thing happens every now and then. Okay, I'll be careful. Appreciate it. So many things to think about. I have to secure rehearsal time for the movie, but I need to pay attention to her physical condition. Yeah, because this could end up spiraling into a Chaco situation. This really could. You do not want a Chaco situation. You do not want her to go spiral into psychosis. No, Aqua's trying to prevent a psychosis thing, a kind of situation happen. That's why he is kind of again, similar to Reiji, he's pandering to her. Although in the case of Reiji, again, this is more extreme. This is why Reiji pandered to her. Reiji pandered to Chaco, even though with Chaco was basically dying. There's no way you could save Chaco at this point. Nah, she's dying. But anyways, Kanarima will leave B Kamachi at the end of the year. Who's going to replace her? As the manager, I have to push myself to try to accommodate their demands. But as a mother, what should I do? See, and unlike Chaco, whose mother didn't do shit, there's this. In the entertainment world, where things change fast, a talent's popularity will be over in no time. Even if you become somewhat famous before you know it, you'll go under in 1 year. You'll go under in 1 year. There's no mistake. Ruby's next 10 years will depend on her efforts now. Ruby can take the spot. I believe that more than anyone else. She can make our dream that was once lost come true. Ichigo, what would you do? Well, that's why you gotta call him. Of course you go into the bar. Bartender, give me the usual. Okay, meat and veggie set meal with a little rice, right? Don't forget, mixed vegetable juice with a lot of kale. Order some booze, girl. This ain't a restaurant that sells set meals. It's late at night. There's no other place that serves a proper meal at this hour. Jeez, if you don't live a proper life, you'll die from overwork, you know. It's 100 times better than letting your talent die from overwork. Have the kids been eating well? They're busy, right? The manager should be handling that well, supposedly. So you leave it to others, huh? If you don't look at your children properly and welcome them with open arms, you won't be able to notice important signs. I know that, but they never show their true faces. My son always has a sour look on his face, and my daughter always smiles in public. She never complains once. I don't know what they really think because I'm not their real mother. The truth is I want to stay by their side and watch over them, you know. I'm not cut out for work that requires a brain like this anyway. If I could go back to being a manager, I would. But what would happen to this company if I wasn't around? I can't rely on anyone. Bartender, give me the usual. Ooh, Ichigo? Ooh. So Ichigo's here. Thank God. He's going to come in and save the day. Ichigo better come in and save the day. But I'm very curious what you guys think of this chapter, and especially about what I said in regards to what I said here about what Aqua's doing. Aqua is just appeasing her. He is just telling her what, again, like with Reiji, what Reiji has been doing, telling her what they want to hear. And I just think about what the god said last chapter, that this is a bad move. And it kind of is a bad move. Like, this is the opposite of with Chaco, where in the case of Chaco, she's dying. And it's actually kind of similar to with Serena. They were both dying. So it's kind of a different story when you are kind of appeasing them and just telling them what they want to hear. But in this situation, though, telling them what they want to hear might not be the best thing. Because down the line, yeah, it's not going to be pretty. But also, you look at the title of this chapter, and it's titled Reversal. And you have to wonder, in this case, because remember, Serena was the one who died first. Will it be Aqua who dies? while Serena lives. This would be very interesting. Because that's something I've been wondering, is if Aqua is going to die after he gets his revenge. Because compared to Serena, he feels like he has nothing. I'm very curious what you guys think about this. And again, that's something I've been wondering with Reiji as well, as if Reiji is going to survive by the end of the series. But I feel like, I know people are saying that they want Kana to save him or Connie to save him. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be like that. But in the case of Reiji, though, I can tell you with Shonen no Abyss, there's Nagi, who, for me, is his angel of light, who's going to save Reiji. She's the one who's technically has already saved Reiji, but is going to be the one that, if Reiji survives, that it will be Nagi that saves him, and he'll be with. Here, in Oshinoko, I don't know. I don't know if Arima will save him. Kind of like how Nagi saved Reiji. There is that possibility. There is, but at the same time, I feel like there's something else that could happen. I do. This could be the reverse. This could be different, where Aqua dies. I'm very curious what you guys think about the situation. Do you guys think that Aqua, based on this situation here, do you guys think that Aqua is going to survive? Or I'm thinking too much into this, obviously, I could be. But do you guys think Arima is going to be like the Nagi, the Shonen no Abyss Nagi equivalent to him, to his Reiji? There we go. To Aqua's Reiji. And do you guys agree that this is kind of like what, for especially Shonen no Abyss readers, do you guys think that this is kind of similar to what Reiji is doing to Chaco, where he is just, because we know that if Aqua just rejects Ruby, she would be going into an extreme psychosis. She would lose her fucking mind. And she can't do that. So he's just appeasing her. And that's why the god last chapter said it was a bad move to do this. It's better to get it out of the way now instead of leading her on. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Oshinoko content. A few ways you could do that: donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.